and welcome back. Not showing you too much on this one. This is just a quick update. Since the last video that you saw, I've been busy just filling and sanding, now getting so it's now starting to look like how I want it, start on a bit of wet dry. Got the intakes on, not sanded yet, they've got to be shaped, rounded off and made nice. Start them. Wings coming on nicely as well. I'll bring that on the bench in a minute and show you that. Got the ailerons and the flaps on. Haven't got the elevators on yet because I've ran out of hinges, so I've had to order some more. A couple of videos ago I had a comment, someone asked about CoG. They said it excuse me, be interesting to see where the CoG comes. Very cold. Be interesting to see where the CoG comes. So I've brought one of my batteries up that I'll probably fly this airplane on. 6 cell, 6,500, sorry, 60cc. Okay, so that'll hopefully park round the sky. I'll put a receiver in, so I'll sort of, let's just put this battery in and see where it comes to. Now I'll start dead in the middle. We've got a good size area here, we can go all the way up the front, got loads of space good to the back. I'll start there. Bear in mind, I haven't got the wing on. The wing will give a little bit more weight towards the tail. Obviously 3/4 of the wing is towards the tail, so that'll have to come a little bit further forward than what we balance at the moment. I've marked the CoG 9 centimetres back from the leading edge. Let's have a look. Right, nose heavy there. Yeah, that ain't too far out there. So that's without the wing. Time to get the wing on, I reckon we will be close to the front, round about there somewhere. That's how, it's just interesting to see really, but she isn't going to be too bad to balance. The 90mm fan in here is a metal cased one. It is a good size one, but it's not a long way back, it's only just around here, so we're keeping the weight forward. The servos for the elevators again are around about the same area. Rudder servos at the back. We have got the rudder and the elevators to go on, but they're very light. We've got the paintwork yet, that'll add a little bit, but I think we'll keep the CoG okay, so we'll get it in there somehow or other. Whether we'll get that battery in or not on there, just have to work out where that'll come. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. So yeah, that'll all take time, it'll all be adjusted and we'll get it how we need it to be in order to do it. Out of curiosity, I'll just see if the motor do work. Keep my radio out of here, it's covered in dust. So far so good. Good. We've got it in the right direction. Just give it a wind up. Yeah. quite powerful. That isn't easy to move this on the bench if you just slide the whole weight. Now, that's quite a bit of weight needed to do that. I was quite happy to push itself along. That was just under half. Yeah, so. That's just under half again. Yeah, I think we could be okay. That seems to have quite a bit of power. We shall see. It's always nice to get to this stage where you can start tinkering with bits and pieces. It's a long way to go yet, although we now look like we've got an aeroplane together, and she's starting to take shape and look like she should look like. The painting won't take long. I use air compressor, a little air compressor gun, and yeah, that won't take too long at all. I think I'm now going to go for desert scheme. I think that's the one I like. I think it's the same as Freewing use on their Fumi, one of these l39s, which has yellow tanks on the end of the wing, yellow nose, yellow rudder and elevators, and then the rest is in a desert scheme. It's a Russian scheme as far as I'm aware, which I'll have a closer look at closer to the time. I quite like that colour. I like the yellow on the tips as well. I did see one I really did like. I haven't been able to find another picture of it since I've seen it, and that was in a deep blue with yellow, and it was basically blue nearly to about hair, and then it's like a yellow stripe that went across down the fuselage and across the wings, and it's striped all the way back then in yellow and dark blue, deep blue. That looked very effective. It really did look like it stand out, you know. But one I think I'll be quite technical to do, yeah, I'll just probably go with this, like I say, the desert sand camouflage. So we'll see. Shall make my mind up a bit closer to time. We've still got another week of sanding and messing about, finishing off. We've got loads of finishing off jobs to do, and all these little jobs that we're now starting to finish off, we've got to get the canopy on final fit. That's gluing at the moment. That's all got to be cut out and trimmed. Got to make up a hatch for hair. Got to make up the doors for the front retrack. I've got to do a final fit on the wing, and there's a little bit more sanding to do there on the wing, and adjustments which will then need, you know, filling and fiberglassing and whatever. So there's quite a few more bits and pieces to do yet. So hope you're enjoying it. I'll just show you the wing, and then I shall sign off for a little while. If I get a chance, I'll put the camera on while I'm working and just do a speeded up video. Like I say, I'm just waiting for, I've ordered some more wet and dry paper. Might have been left in the bucket and wasn't nothing left of it. So yeah, I got a bit of just rough sand and hair, and then I think we'll be on wet and dry from then onwards. The wings looks like it's come out quite well. So I'll show you that. Go. Yeah, as you see, in general, surface is not too bad. Flap, aileron, they're all on, glued, pinned through. I was going to do a video on showing you on how I've done them, but you might be able to see the little dimple there and there. There's another one there and there. Basically, I use cocktail sticks, so I measure them. You can drill them, or you don't have to use the holes that are in there. But I usually measure one. So let me just show you. Basically, that's your hinge. You've got 6 holes there. What I tend to do is I'll fit my hinge, and then I'll lay another one over top, mark roughly where I know the cocktail there, and then take that out of the way, and then with the mark I'll push the cocktail through the wood and through the hole into here. You need to go about through like that, but little drop of super glue on top of it, saw it off and sand it, and just gives your hinges a little bit more, less chance that they'll pull out or damage. So yeah, that's what I do. And you can actually, if you want, you don't have to even use these holes. Once your hinges are done, you can just get a little 2mm drill piece, and just anywhere you know within the hinge, just drill 2mm hole. Again, stick the cocktail stick through, cut it off top and bottom, and you can go all the way through, and that really does secure these nicely. So like I say, that's the last one of them hinges. So yeah, this is all looking quite good. I've got a few bits of sanding and wet and drying to do on here, bit of filling there, bit of filling here. I don't know what I've done there. So and there. But in general, it's starting to look the business. Yeah. So that will take a little bit more time, and yeah. After all this, just hope it flies. Right. Yeah. Underneath, you can see I've been sanding that. That's coming up a lot better. Top of the wing hasn't been sanded yet after priming, so this has. Yeah. All right. Right. I hope you enjoyed that little update. Like I say, there'll be more sanding to follow, so I'll try and film some of that for you, and talk to you soon. Alright, bye bye.